going on, family? We need to talk because there is this little situation, I'm gonna call it a situation, that's making waves online right now. People are talking about it on the internet, and I kind of want to get y'all's opinion on it because it has to do with kind of being cheap or being frugal, and we know that's what we're all about over here, but at the same time, we're not crazy. So I want to basically read you something or show you something, let you read it, and then you make a decision on if you think this mom was tripping or not. So basically, let me just give you the backstory because this is tea. We need to talk. Okay, so you know how teachers sometimes give out school supplies to kids to like help the kids, just to help the kids. Well, there's this mom who is not having that at all. Listen, she was like, don't give my daughter school supplies, don't give my kids school supplies. She went off on social media about how her child's teacher was just doing that, giving school supplies. Like, I guess it was a problem. And why it was a problem, that's probably the most shocking part. I can't imagine a situation where I would be mad at a child's teacher for giving them school supplies, but this mom found that situation, and I don't want to judge, but I want you guys to be the judge and let me know how you feel. Now, let me go ahead and show you what this mom had to say, and I'm just going to read it to you. She says, I never buy the school supply list for my kid. I pay plenty in taxes to fund the school. I shouldn't need to send my own glue and markers. But on his first day, my son, okay, so it's a boy. But on his first day, my son told me his teacher showed the class a care closet with backpacks of food and clean clothes for anyone who needs it. I'm humiliated. I feel sure the teacher was singling out my child because she assumes we're poor. I'm going to text the principal to ask that the teacher be disciplined. Parents, what would you do? Y'all, is this mom overreacting? Honest opinion. Like, seriously. Or does she have valid concerns that we're overlooking? She's basically saying her son, I said a girl at first, but it's a boy. So her son, you know, she doesn't buy the school supply list for him at all. She doesn't buy the stuff on the list. So, of course, he came to school without his stuff. So the teacher showed the entire class, you know, she didn't single him out per se. She just showed the entire class that they have a care closet in the classroom if anybody needs anything. And it has food and it has clean clothes and things like that. So when the child went home and told the mom, yeah, I was at school today and my teacher showed us, you know, this closet full of, you know, food, clothes, and said if we need anything, you know, it's available. So the mom, as y'all can see, is, you know, she felt like that was singling her child out. I don't know. And now she's going to ask the principal that the teacher be disciplined. So this is one of those things, I was like, I know how I feel about it. I'm not going to necessarily share my full opinion. I know how I feel about it, but I want to know how y'all feel about it. Is it ever wrong? Is it ever wrong for a teacher to give out supplies? Like, could there be more to the story that we're not seeing? Or, I don't know, basically, how would you handle this situation if it were you? Because me personally, I'll give you a little bit of my opinion. I don't want to sound biased or anything, but yes, I could see myself feeling awkward that I didn't send school supplies and now there's a care closet in the class. Yes, I would feel seen. I would be like, oh man. But I would not feel like the teacher was necessarily doing that to single my child out. But I would feel seen, so I could understand the mom feeling seen. Like, oh, wow, now I feel like, okay, I'm that one parent that didn't give my child anything, and now my child will probably raise their hand and ask if they can go in the care closet and get the stuff that I didn't bring for them. So I can understand how she would feel seen, but at the same time, how would you handle this situation? Because I don't necessarily feel like the teacher was saying, hey, entire class of 15 kids, let's go over to the care closet, and if any of you need anything, it's available to you. And that means little Johnny. It doesn't seem like that's what was happening. She showed the entire class at the same time. So what would you do in this situation? Would you also do what the mother is doing? Do you find, like, maybe you have some insight that I don't have. Would you go to the principal and say that the teacher needs to not, you know, present the care closet in such a way that might make one child feel uncomfortable? Or when do we get to the point where we stop doing like the whole participation trophy type of mentality? Like we have to, you know, use kid gloves all the time with everybody for everything. I don't know. It's one of those things. I want to start a conversation about it because we are couponers. So the mom, she said it wasn't because she didn't have the money to get the stuff. She just feels like her taxes should afford her child everything they need for their education. Not just time at school, but everything he needs. She feels she should have to buy school supplies. I don't know. Anyway, the more voices we have on conversations like this, the more we can like better understand each other. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. And if you like talking like this, you like conversations like this, let me know down below. I would love to have more in-depth conversations like this with you guys. Let me know if you want to hear more conversations about shopping, what's going on in the retail world, who fought who at the store. Y'all, I saw a terrible fight at Chuck E. Cheese. I did want to talk to y'all about that too and ask how y'all felt about that. So let me know how y'all feel about all of this. What's your take on it? And if you want to see more content like this. All right, OCC gang, I'm out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to get more deals, run deals, glitches, everything, just meet me at OCCgang.com.
You're rocking with the OCC gang.